Hey, Mike got to brag about some, you know, touchdowns that they got today at practice. So, any defensive things you want to brag about?
Of course, I mean, the defensive back's been performing excellent. I mean, we had a couple picks ourselves, so we had a lot of young guys step up, like Greg Brooks and Jerry Jacobs. We had a couple picks from me and Greg Brooks and a couple more people.
Awesome, thank you.
Nate?
Yeah, Montaric, did Jalen Catalon, did he end up practicing today?
Yes, he did.
No,
And also,
Nate, Jalen wasn't out there today. Kendall Catalon was.
okay, thanks.
You got another question, Nate?
And I was going to just on the defense in general, anybody surprising in the secondary that you feel is looking good?
I mean, the young guys stepping up, Miles Mason stepping up, all the guys stepping up to me. Jerry Jacobs, Jarquez, McKellen, everybody stepping up. So everybody's doing an excellent job.
Bob?
Hey, Montaric, how would you say you've improved since last year? Like, where are you at right now compared to going into last season or the start of camp last season?
I feel comfortable. I mean, just adjusting from safety to corner, I feel way comfortable. Just learning the concepts from receivers and technique, just practicing on my technique every day. Coach, he gets on us every day about technique. I just practice it every day after practice and watching film.
Trey?
Hey, Montaric, I was wondering if you could tell me just a little bit more detail about Kari Johnson, the freshman cornerback, how he's looked, and Jerry Jacobs also. Like, where is he working specifically, and do you think he'll be able to help you guys this year?
Oh yeah, they looking good right now. Both of them, they're good in technique. Fluid and hips, can break. They can do anything what I can do. So they're looking good right now, and they gonna help us during the season, help during the depth.
Scotty?
Hey, I was curious just what kind of motivator you think Coach Pittman is. Like, what's he got? What's he been doing to kind of get you guys going daily?
He really relies on us. We a player-led team. We don't really rely on the coach. We really rely on the players. At the end of the day, we got to play. So we rely on us, and we the leaders step up and lead the young guys and everybody else.
Hutch?
Yeah, another question about Jerry Jacobs. He's being a grad transfer. How does he kind of fit in with the unit, just personality-wise, and fit in as a teammate?
He's a great teammate. He's a funny teammate. He's very versatile. He can play anything: safety, nickel, corner. So he can help us a lot. And he got all the tools.
Tom?
Yep. Hey, Buster. So the people who do these things, they pick you guys last in the West. Are they wrong? And how are you guys going to be better this year?
I mean, at the end of the day, we playing with a chip on our shoulder. They don't see the grind that's behind the closed doors. So we just working and we're gonna prove them wrong. We ain't really worried about the outside.
Bob?
Yeah, I know you guys been getting a lot of work against receivers. I guess what have you seen from the returning guys like Mike, and what are you seeing from the newcomers? Just what do you think of that group going against them?
Oh, it's a great competition every time. From Trey Knox, Treylon Burks, Mike, it's a great competition. Them guys, having Felipe, that's another weapon. Felipe can put the ball anywhere. So you just got to be on your toes and just doing your job. They can do anything.
You think that's the receivers have been impressing you pretty good?
Oh yeah, yes sir, yeah.
Trey?
Hey, Montaric, I was wondering, what kind of defense are you guys typically running? Are you mostly in a 4-2-5, or are you already moving to a bunch of other stuff?
We playing multiple, so it's a lot of things we run. So it's just multiple. with Coach Odom.
Ty?
Hey, Montaric, from the wide receivers, who would you say is probably the most difficult to cover on the team?
I'd say it's Treylon Burks. You know, he's a big frame. I call him Julio Jones because he just got a big frame. He can do anything. He got speed, power, and he can just run by you. Even though he's like 230, he can run by you, man. He got all the weapons, and he's built like a NFL receiver to me. I feel like he can do anything.
I was wondering, what was it like going through the spring and the summer with the uncertainties of COVID? And was it a kind of up and down feeling, like thinking you might play at one time and not another time? And what did you think ultimately of the SEC's decision to move forward with football?
We played it like we was gonna play the whole time. We wasn't worried about not playing. Like we prepared every day like we was gonna play, and we was gonna play. So we just listened to Coach Pittman, follow what Coach Pittman had to say, and do what he wanted us to do, and we just prepared like every day like we was gonna play.
All right. If you've got questions, let me know in the chat. Tom, did you have another one?
Yeah, I would ask you this. Now, I have to come back to it. I've lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
Ray?
Hey, Montaric, I was wondering who's been working like at the nickel spots amongst the cornerbacks and safeties?
Greg Brooks and Kyrie Johnson.
Ty?
Yeah, Montaric, you mentioned that you guys have always been preparing to play this year. Do you have friends within the Pac-12 or the Big Ten? Have you talked with them what it's like that their football season's been postponed?
No, I don't have no friends from Big 12 and Pac-12.
Tom, did you find that question?
I'm still thinking about it. No, I don't know. The tempo of practice, Sam said he wanted the tempo to be up. I'm wondering how you guys are adjusting to that, and what you thought of the weather so far.
I mean, the weather's been fine. You know, we were just preparing. It's gonna be hot during the season, so Coach have us during outside during the season, hot in the hot, and we just preparing each day.
All right, last call. Any more questions for Buster? All right, Bob.
Hey, what's Coach Odom been like? Because he's obviously a guy you guys faced at Missouri the last 4 years. Now he's your coordinator. What's it like playing for him? What's your take on Coach Odom?
Man, I love Coach Odom. Man, Coach Odom gave me so many opportunities to like just make plays, man. I love Coach Odom. Like his scheme is just perfect, and it's gonna help us. And he's a great coach. He knows what he's doing, and his background tells it all. So